by my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you guys can see from the title down below, I'm going to be sharing with you guys another milestone in my life. I have lost another 25 pounds off my body, totaling up to losing 75 pounds off my body, and I can't wait to share my story with you guys. My weight is currently around 145, 150. I just want to address that this video is not a certain duration of time. No, this is like a life journey. This is what has happened within the 5 years, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope this video inspires you guys. I hope you learn something from this. I just want to say that you're a hardworking queen, hardworking king, you know, whoever you are. I just want to say that you are amazing and learn to love and take care of yourself. That is the goal for 2021. Let us begin. So it all began with my childhood. This is not like some traumatic story of like something big happened to me and then all of a sudden. That's like more towards like my 20s. That's when that happened. But for my childhood, I was just like a really chubby kid. I grew up in a very Filipino dominated household. The food is not super healthy for you. It's just like this kid packing on the pounds. I just like gained a bunch of weight. I also wasn't really educated on what's best for your body. I was also the kid who would forget their gym clothes, so then she wouldn't have to do gym class in elementary school and in high school as well. So, how did I get started on my weight loss journey? So I actually started when I was 19 years old. I was tired of feeling like crap about myself all the time. I didn't like the way that my clothes fit. No one cared for the way that I looked. It was very like external validation for myself. I just wasn't comfortable in my own skin. The first weight loss journey video, I did T25 and I lost around 30 pounds off of the 2-month program. And then I also started weight training and that lost me another 15 pounds off my body as well. So after that video, I actually started going to college. And then of course in college, you're drinking, you're partying with your friends, you're eating out, you're just having a good time. Fitness was not a priority. It wasn't like a big priority when I was in college. I was a full-time student, so it's hard for me to focus so fully on fitness and focus so fully on school. And then I was also working at the time. So then of course, you drink, you're partying, you're eating all the time. I gained a little bit of weight in college, but I was able to take it off again because I started weight training. I really loved weight training. Weight training just felt so good for me. I just felt so strong as a person. And then I was also doing a couple of Zumba classes here and there. So I lost another 20 pounds off my body doing weight training, and that was a lot of fun. And then I entered a serious relationship after that. In that relationship, I was eating a lot. I always turned to food or alcohol in order to mask my pain, in order for me to not feel something. I was drinking a lot. I was partying a lot as well in that relationship. And then I got my first big girl job. And that was super traumatic as well because it wasn't what I expected it to be. And then also my relationship was not healthy. So after that breakup, I was burned. I also gained so much weight in that relationship. I didn't even notice how much weight I gained in that relationship. So I was sitting around 180 pounds in this relationship. So after that relationship, I was so broken. I was really sad for a long period of time, and I decided no more feeling glum, no more feeling sad. So I started working out again, started weight training, and then I also started going to therapy. Therapy is what actually really helped me in this process because I started to realize that my unhealthy habits were a lot more internal and external. I was an emotional eater. I would suppress my feelings a lot, would also have no boundaries as well. When it came to food, again, since I was an emotional eater, I would eat food in order to not feel anything, to basically squish down my emotions so then nothing can get to me. I learned that in therapy. So then I learned that I had to create boundaries with my body. I also realized that I was a huge perfectionist. In the past, I used to eat super clean. I wouldn't let myself treat myself or anything like that. Everything had to be super healthy or else I didn't try. And I also think within the 5 years, that was the mentality. That's why the whole yo-yo effect kept going on with me, is because I kept on having issues with my weight. It was either a 1 foot in, 1 foot out mentality when I didn't know what balance was, struggling with my weight until this year, technically 2020, when I discovered what was going on. So once I learned the whole 80-20 rule, the 80-20 rule is where you eat 80% clean, 20% whatever you want, that I learned that I can lose my weight and I can actually be more sustainable when it comes to my food choices and my weight loss choices, and also my fitness choices. I also started to realize that I didn't need the external validation from other people. When I first started losing weight, I needed people to acknowledge the fact that I lost weight. This is my progress. You need to say that I'm amazing as a person in order for me to feel validated. Boys had to notice me. Girls had to be jealous of me in order for myself to feel good about myself. When my mindset has completely shifted as well. Also, before I hated my body, so that's why I wanted to work out. When now my mentality is I love my body. I should want to work out because I'm so grateful that I'm able to work out, and the fact that I love myself means I should give myself the best respect that I possibly can give myself. So how did I lose my weight again, essentially, is that I found a more sustainable program for myself. So the programs that I did before was T25, I did Turbo Fire, I did Hip Hop Abs, I've done a couple of YouTube video programs here and there, but my mentality has completely shifted within the 5 years of my weight loss journey. Whereas before, I used to work out because I felt like I hated my body, so like, you know, I had to make my body suffer. When now my mentality is I love my body, I need to learn to respect it and give it genuine love, and also that I'm really grateful to be able to work out. My mental clarity has become so much better when I started to acknowledge that, you know what, working out makes me feel good. After that traumatic breakup, I started working out, I started taking care of myself. I have learned so much within the past 5 years of my weight loss journey. I am not the same person from when I started my weight loss journey. It's no longer about external validation. It's now feeling stronger in my body, feeling more like me, like this is my home. No one can work hard for my home but me. Also realizing that I have to be consistent with myself as well. It doesn't mean just because I'm doing something full-time, like I'm in full-time school or I'm working full-time, means I have to give up my fitness, I have to give up taking care of myself. No. You have to keep going for yourself. You have to keep working hard for yourself because no one's gonna do this but you. There are so many excuses that I've made throughout the 5 years, and that's also another thing. Like, I probably could have done this so much faster, but I'm also grateful for everything that I've learned along the way. And do I have any more goals to lose any more weight? Yes, I want to tone things up here and there. When I first started my weight loss journey, I thought this would be like a fairy tale. I would be so happy at the end of the tunnel. I would feel like I'm the hottest, baddest chick in the world all the time. I would get the man of my dreams and he would love me and be devoted to me, and that is all. Nah, girl, nah. I thought losing weight is gonna be the happiest moment of my life. You know, like it'd be like my fairy tale ending where I'd be happy all the time. I would be the hottest chick in the room. I would get the hottest man in the world. Like, you know, that was like the mentality of me losing weight in the beginning. Like, that's the reason why I wanted to lose weight. When now, I just wanna be fit and sexy, soulfully, internally and externally. Looking hot and shit is like so great, but that's just like the added bonus. Now that I work out, I like working out because it makes me feel good. If I'm having like a really like bad day and I work out, I just feel so much better about myself because the endorphins start kicking in. I did something for myself that's really good for myself. My diet has completely changed within the 5 years. Like, I went from like, I went from eating meat to pescatarian to actually vegan. I'm actually vegan now. I do plan to make more what I eat in a day videos. I find your diet is 100% more important compared to your workout plan. Like, I find it's like 70% diet, 20% workout, 10% sleep. I used to be, my mentality was also like it had to be 100% clean or else I wouldn't try it all. Now, this girl's having bubble tea, like, you know, once a week or whenever. That's like her treat meal. And then I'm also eating foods that are really good for me. So like, I love to eat salad, I love to eat avocado toast, I love to eat like tofu stir fry. And I just don't deprive myself so then I don't have these like any lingering cravings, but I don't overindulge like I used to. There's a limit and there's a boundary with me because like I know what my body deserves and I know my body needs more of this type of food compared to this type of food. And that's not to say that food is bad. Like, there's no such thing as a bad food. Certain foods that have higher nutrition value compared to others. And my body deserves to have higher base nutrition than what it did before. And also, how have I stayed motivated in the past 5 years? The motivation before was to just look good. That was the motivation before. But now I like to work out, especially with lockdown happening right now. I love to work out because it helps my mental clarity. Whenever I work out, I'm lifting right now and I just feel so much better. Like, my day just feels so much more productive. I feel more productive as a person as well. I lost it like a lot more slowly than most people, but I found something that I generally do enjoy. But I think like roughly I was probably like around like 175, 180 when I went through that breakup. So I lost around like 30 pounds off my body. So my weight loss journey is really like all over the place because it didn't happen within like a short time period. It happened within the past 5 years of becoming a completely different person of who I was before to who I am now. I was super insecure with myself. Everything would just get to me. I wouldn't even wear like bathing suits. I wouldn't even wear like cute clothes and stuff like that. I'm now at a point in my life where it's like, you know, I worked hard for what I have. I'm very grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for my body and I just want to keep going with it. My goals for the future are just to tone up, just to keep getting stronger, tone up my body. I want to try other forms of exercise. Like, there's just so many things that I want to do, and it's not just to lose weight anymore. Even if I had more weight to lose, that should not be the main focus of your body. People should need to realize that, you know, just take care of yourself. Just being able to take care of yourself and loving your body and giving it what it needs. That's the best way to lose weight. lose weight off your body, is to not focus, not looking a certain way or how fast or how long it takes you to do it. Honestly, it's just all about like living a sustainable, healthy life. A couple of things that I've learned about my weight loss journey that have really impacted me is that hard work really does get you where you really want to be. It doesn't really matter what you look like, it's how you feel about yourself. Consistency really does keep you where you want to be as well. I'm just grateful that my body is still going for it. Also, if you guys are wondering what my current workout plan is, I'm just lifting weights right now. Like, I'm not doing anything significant. I probably do 2 HIIT cardio workouts a week, but other than that, I'm just basically lifting 4 or 5 times a week. So this is like my before and this is my after. It's crazy how much time and how much things have changed within the 5 years, that not only externally, but internally and mentally as well. This is where I'm at right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like the video down below. Also remember to subscribe to my channel for more health and fitness content from me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you guys so much, and take care. Bye.